Now, Horowitz has exposed more of this mindless posing in his latest film, this time on the trans ideology, this barbaric idea that we should let even children change their gender with chemicals or even surgery. Here's a headline from Scotland just yesterday, 9-year-olds. We won't let kids have tattoos, but sure, let's have them cut off their breasts or their genitals. Horowitz filmed this at the University of California, Los Angeles.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and the very young transitioning has gathered a lot of support from the left. But how young is too young? Let's find out. Little Annie Rodriguez is a 5-year-old girl of color, and she wants to transition, but her bad parents won't let her. Would you guys mind signing a support for her?
Sure.
Thank you. Little Annie Rodriguez is a 5-year-old girl of color, and she wants to transition, and her parents aren't letting her. And we're trying to petition support for her.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
At 5, she has a right to be who she wants to be, correct?
I agree.
You know, I think she knows what she is.
Right.
I think she's fully developed enough to realize that. What do you think about parents who won't let their kids transition? How do you feel about that?
It's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you think about parents who won't let the kids transition? What are your thoughts?
Not very open-minded.
I mentioned she's 5 years old,
Okay.
and they're against it. You know, she wants to go. She feels strongly about it.
How old is she?
She's 5.
She wants to do the transition now.
Correct.
As a 5-year-old. Okay.
Great.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad that you're doing this.
Students at a top university saying, yep, let's have a 5-year-old decide she wants to change gender, have surgery, even if her parents say no. Unbelievable. Ami Horowitz is visiting Australia. He joins me now. Ami, I've been a long-time admirer of your work. Thank you for coming on the show. I've been looking forward to this. What we just saw, that's astonishing. How do you explain it?
Oh, I mean, this is just a window into the mind of the left. I mean, how do I explain irrationality through rationality? I'm not sure. I think what you have with the left, there's no limiting principles. That's what I do with my videos. I'm trying to show people, particularly, to be honest, I'm trying to show the center left that they have no real connection to the hard left. They think they do. They think they're fellow travelers. But in fact, the center left has far more in common with the center right. But they don't believe it. They think if you say the hard left wants open borders, the hard left wants to destroy capitalism, the hard left wants 5-year-olds to medically transition. And by the way, the clip you didn't show was I continued down that path to say she was looking to transition through surgery and through hormones. Just to make clear what she wasn't trying to just put on a dress. She was going all in. The left will tell you those are right-wing talking points. Those are Sky News and Fox News talking points. That's not the reality of what the hard left believes. But that is exactly what they believe. There is no limiting principle. I could have said 3 years old, they probably would have said fine. I could have said, we want to take that child out of the parent's home forcibly. They would have gleefully, lustily signed this document. It really is funny. It's a hilarious video, but it's sad at the same time. And that is essentially what the left is about, where ideology trumps rationality. That's where they're at.
I think that's exactly right. It's also a failure of imagination that they cannot actually see the reality of the ideology they're talking about. They can't see a 5-year-old girl doing this. They can't see this girl, this girl that you've invented in front of their eyes. And you're right, it's not just funny, it's depressing, because it's not just that so many university students think, sure, let a 5-year-old have her sex organs mutilated to become a boy, but also that these students aren't acting through reason. They are beyond reason. They're just posing, and that scares me.
Yeah, it's like Thomas Sowell said, first stage thinking. They only get to the first stage. They don't go beneath the surface. There is no thinking about what the ramifications will be down the line. All they know is today they believe that it's important for anyone to transition for any reason at any time without any sense of consequence. And that really defines the left. They're into the here and now with absolutely no thinking as to what the consequence will be of their actions today. And we all know that through history, the left has always led to disastrous consequences, whether it be in Cambodia or in the Soviet Union or here today, the way they want to model this country.
I think that's absolutely right. I mean, when you talk, this is not new, really. French Revolution. Let's you know, let's all be violent and kill our enemies, and suddenly the revolutions eat, as they say, eating their own. Russian Revolution, same thing. Some of the revolutionaries end up before the revolutionaries firing squad themselves. Pol Pot, same deal. It's really weird. They don't intend to do evil, and yet they end up doing exactly that.